Hey Capricorn, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Capricorn, and as always, general read. So let's get right into it. My Capricorns, my apologies for delays in posting. If anything, you guys have benefited more because always get to you, Capricorns, and everyone kind of gets neglected. But bear with me as I am definitely going through a lot of motions right now. Free yourself, reconciliation. So let's start. Someone's watching you. Some of you have an ex. Your readings have been very combination of love and general. So I'm gonna give it to you like it is, Capricorn. Some of you have an ex. Someone's watching you. For a long time, I've been saying this forever, you have been just doing your own thing. I think a lot of you have this, the collective I'm tapping into have this space that they're in, an elevation of who they are. A really strong self-awareness is happening for the collective I tap into. So for you, Capricorn, I know there's so many things. I just feel a combination of things that are showing you who you are and also what you don't want. So a lot of you have released a toxic ex, or maybe this is a person in your surrounding. This could be your person and their person, and they're the one watching you. For a lot of others of you, I just feel you're more hyper vigilant about your energy and who you give your time to. There's a lot of you releasing, and I did get timing also, because as I was cleaning my space, I had this other deck, and there was a card that fell out, which I kind of felt. So some of you are not going to like to hear this, because I always talk about Capricorns needing to be patient and time, and the fall card came out. So this could be something that can happen from here to fall. But to me, it's more of a commitment of change, and you've got to focus on your self-love and your vibration. So that's, to me, the key of what's going to be experienced here and what I feel for you. So let's get into this. All right, this is a lot. Whoa. So what was the card we saw earlier? Reconciliation and free yourself. So yeah, there we go. You deserve love. There is a lot that you're doing, and I feel this is, we have to give ourselves grace, because we don't go through, emotions aren't overnight. Lessons of emotions aren't overnight. We don't process things overnight as we wish we could. And so I feel like this is why timing is part of this, because this is a lot of standards, a lot. This, to me, I feel is a lot about you taking care of you. So give your relationship a chance. I saw this before. I feel this is a karmic. Chemistry, playfulness, let go, control issues, past life relationship. There goes the karmic, and true love. All right, so let me spread this on how the energies are coming to me. Definitely to give a relationship a chance. To me, this is the past life. This is the person watching you, or your person. So I know I've picked up the past few reads. A lot of you are dealing with someone who has a lingering ex. It's a controlling past energy, a karmic that doesn't let go. So there's a karmic for a lot of you that doesn't let go. That's why you're doing you. This has nothing to do with you, Capricorns. Or someone's karmic has nothing to do with you, or people's past energy has nothing to do with you. Because you're more in this magnetic pool about yourself, playfulness. You're about allowing your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You're about lightening your energy. And there's actually a real connection. So to me, that's why it feels like two separate energies. A lot of you are more focused about energetically engaging in relationships that are more of a match and aligned with who you are than those that aren't, that create too much codependent. So this has been a strong self-love journey. And I'm going to put all these together. I know this karmic is something, whenever spirit gives us, or at least readers, and the way I like to make sure I give these messages is they're always really warnings, because the truth is what we want is good things for ourselves. We never want bad things. We don't want our lives to be negative. And in order to do that, that means we have to hold ourselves accountable for our own emotions and how we feel, right? We're constantly recharging and rebooting and getting more of an understanding of who we are, right? Who we are. So I know this is a spiritual journey for a lot of you, and for who the Capricorns I've been tapping into. So let's see what the soul transition is for you. What is soul transition for Capricorn? What guidance for Capricorn? Let's see what the guidance is. Oof. All right, catalyst. Yep, someone or something is on your path to redirect you. However, challenging this is necessary to refocus your energies. This is what I'm saying. Like, whatever this is, it's actually gonna still put things into gear for you. It's a catalyst. This is why I said oof, because we have obstruction. This feels like the Tower for me. So there's a roadblock to overcome. Understand why it is there. It could be for protection or simply requires an alternate solution. So definitely a lot. That's why I feel like this isn't overnight. A lot of you, it's gonna be a span of time. And whatever this is, it's actually, that's why Spirit said it could be for protection or simply requires it's giving you information on what you need to do. So channeling, you have the ability to convey messages from Spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations and an openness to receive. A lot of you have been getting a lot of information from your guides, and I always feel like the strong message I get, from of you focusing on you, because this is about awareness, and we've been saying about your awareness for some time now, Capricorn. So there's a strong sense of self with yourself, and this is why Spirit is saying they're speaking to you. Your guides are speaking to you, the cosmos, and the energy is speaking to you, however you relate to it. So let's get into the main spread. Actually, I want to pull the emotions, the interference energy here. What's going on with this interference? Because clearly this control thing here of a past person, there's an interference. So what's the guidance around the interference? Give me more of the interference. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I felt that. All right, so we have time. I knew it. Solitary and misunderstood, guys, and hoping. This is a link. This is what you see, the colors. Okay, I think this happened the last time, and there we go. Elusive. This is why I say there is a person who is extremely elusive, right? They're skewed, they're unbalanced, and I want to show you why these colors always remind me of a person who just can't see. Life is gray right now, very gray, and to me, it's obviously a toxic coping mechanism, right? Because we have time, solitary, misunderstood, hoping, and illusions. So it's an alter reality, and I think this is what the roadblock for some of you is. Now, for some of you, this is more of a trigger to you. So those who are single, there's a lot of cloudiness in your direction, which is why it's a catalyst, right? Spirit wants to say, yo, listen, this is a catalyst. This is necessary because there's something that's not straight right now in how we're perceiving things. So Spirit is saying there is a roadblock to overcome, right? Understand why it is there. So it's here. This cloudiness is here for some reason. It could be for your protection or simply requires an alternative solution. So this is where we need to pay attention to our own energy and really gain some clarity, right? And be honest. Here it says honesty, intentions, and truth. So a lot of you, there is an ex who has clouded judgment and is not honest. Wow, yeah, boundaries here with apology, and they're not comfortable with the farewells. So this is a combination reading. It's going to be hard to tap into something. There's so much coming in. When so much energies come in, it's not easy, but guys, I'll do the best I can. So clearly a clouded judgment here. I feel this person has altered their reality. In terms of the ex, the past life, this is a person who now believes, and they're hoping, right? So they've created in their mind that there's an opportunity of change either with you or your person, because clearly we have a lot of you who are in a connection. So some of you got someone's person, right? And all of a sudden this is becoming your trigger, right? You are a trigger to the past energy of change. But again, the focus is always, you know where you're at. You have this sense of self and self-awareness. Now, for those of you who are single, this could possibly be a lot of your past energies that it's resurfacing as a catalyst. It's a roadblock, right? The cloudedness of where you are is kind of creating this need to dive deeper, to understand, right? So this is why Spirit this is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations and an openness to receive. So there's just a lot coming in here. Ooh, that was a lot to unpack, Capricorn. So let's see, what do we got? Okay, there goes the heart chakra. This is a lot of healing. This is definitely, to me, strengthening, guys. Strengthening your standards, your boundaries, and your self-love. You're just becoming stronger. And if you're strong, you're going to be even like, there's no way. This is like, I feel a lot of finalizing in terms of this season of your life right now. And this is the number 4. So this is a lot of Emperor energy, which means stability. There's a firmness in your approach right now, and it's forcing you to be more firm. There goes the past again. Past energy showing up, memories of love. That's just feels like a clinging energy, right? It's a control for a lot of you, but also this is about your past. There you go. My 9 of Pentacles. You never fail, Capricorns. You never fail to show up with what I know. The collective I'm picking up is just in a space where you're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So we have 3 of Pentacles. We have the moon. Yes, there's a lot to unpack here. Light and shadow aspects, but also it could be, again, your surroundings. So someone is triggered. That's the illusion. So the moon is all this cloudedness, the shadow, right? Where someone is unpacking a lot who they are. It's so dark. It's the subconscious also. The subconscious. And for some of you, my singles, your subconscious is really being triggered. It's deep. Something runs deep here for someone. And then stand your ground. So this is going to require a lot of self-love, a lot of taking care of yourself. We saw boundaries also, right? So boundaries. So for a lot of you, that's why I don't feel it's your ex. Some of you, it is your ex. And some of you, this could be for the singles. This could be your memories, your past energy. That's you're standing your ground against these past energies restricting you. And then from others of you, my 9 of Pentacles, is there's your person who you're with. It's their karmic. So they've got, their life has things to close. And then being with you just strengthens them because you're just in a space of, you know, really knowing your boundaries. 9 of Pentacles has strong boundaries and it's all constantly enforcing new ones because it's been the focus for a while. All right, so let's see this heart chakra. Strength, there we go. The healing, the Fool. This is about the leaps and bounds you got to take to really strengthen yourself, and you're strong. And I feel this is also knowing this strength. Again, you deserve love. You have embarked in the space that you're prioritizing yourself because there's a new version of you with this Fool that just needs something different. It's just you're constantly, it is a reinvention because I know the Death is not here, but I kind of feel the Death card because it's definitely transformative. This is why it's, well, that's the catalyst is kind of the Death, right? Because it's about what it's a catalyst. The things that have shown us is showing us who we are, where we want to go. Get more of this Fool. the Fool. Oh, I knew it, guys. What did I say? The Death card. I do, because this is about the past. 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. You've strengthened yourself here. And, oof, I'm getting another message here too. But you've empowered your life. You know, and there's a self-awareness about the past needing needing to be done away with for your 10 of Cups, for you to really stick to this life, because you're going to have to really shed a lot of things and people. And this is why it's like such a catalyst now, because this past energy is coming up so much, and we have it with the 6 of Cups. I'm also picking up on those who have this ex, you know, from your person, or your ex, or someone from the past is kind of here to disrupt. But it's, to me, I always see that as a test to your transformation. How committed are you to your growth, right? Your strength, the things you had to, it's like, these two, listen, Capricorn, this wasn't easy. When you tap into the heart chakra and you're healing the heart chakra, this is not an easy journey. And so you're constantly going to be given tests and that's what makes you stronger and stronger and stronger, which is why you guys have been my 9 of Pentacles for so long, because you're just getting stronger. And I want you to focus more on the strength of what you've done than to drown back into, right, to hold on, right, to let your emotions get you stuck again. 4 of Pentacles. But I also feel this is the ex of the surrounding, this past life, who is trying to control the situation. So someone here definitely has an ex who just doesn't want to let go. And again, it's part of keeping you in that karmic. It's an illusion. It's an alter reality. It's actually not real. It's more of a soother. This is a person who needs to soothe their anxiety and their avoidance, because they're avoiding. So let's see the 6 of Cups. Yeah, so definitely a space of pause with this 6 of Cups. Getting around the 6 of Cups. By the memories of love. The Star. Yep, it's definitely a healing space. A lot of you are healing from this, have healed from this. But this is triggering for those with an ex, is triggering. And it's putting them in this, again, I feel an alter reality. This coincides with the hoping card. So this person is very hopeful. I think it's very creepy to me. That's a creepy energy, because I don't feel good intentions from this person, guys. I don't. Give them on the Star. It's like they want to be priority again. Yeah, there's not. Look at the hidden agenda here with the Moon. And the 8 of Cups and Justice. They think they've been treated unfairly. I don't have to do reversals because I just feel the energies. They think they feel treated unfairly. The distance between the two of you, the emotional distance, it's uncomfortable. It's making them go haywire with this Moon. We're going to clarify the shadow here. But I already know what the damn shadow is, guys. This is what it is, Capricorn. It's so clouded. This person is skewed. They're not balanced. They're not emotionally stable. So this person is definitely going through some emotions. Obviously, there goes the other connection. Thinking too much. Yep. So this is an obsessive compulsive person that probably just sits and thinks and thinks and thinks and thinks. And it's because you've moved forward, or their person has moved forward. And for some of you, my singles, this is where you also need to bring justice to yourself and not drown in these depths. Because again, it's showing justice. It's trying to balance things out for you and elevate your spirit, the Star. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. Too many signs. Cancer here as well, Pisces. Yeah, again, look at what flipped, the 10 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups here twice. So this is about aligning yourself. Staying focused on your emotional well-being and what's gonna constantly create more of that. Now, for some of you, this is why I feel like this lingering ex, every time there's a lingering ex, it's usually because there's a family involved, because kids should only be the reason you're tied to someone. And if you have no kids, then there should be no tie, unless you guys had a house, this, and really were married, which is why I see the justice here. So some of you can have, your partner could have been married, or you were married. And so that just still brings some pain and stuff like that. But energetically, someone just can't get past what's happening. What's coming out? Six of Wands just fell out. You know, this is about your elevation, or your person's elevation. They want to, it's like a disruption. Someone wants to disrupt that. So let me get this Three of Pentacles. So Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords wants to pick, is peeking out. Excuse me, Capricorn. Bless me. So this really is a recognition here. I don't get good energy. I get two energies here. This is you doing well for yourself. You've broken the chains, or your person has broken the chains. This is why it's an obstruction. This is coming from a roadblock, but this has been conquered. So that's why it's an illusion. But I'm also picking up that this elusive person thinks that after this Ten of Swords, there could be another beginning. So again, it's an illusion. They're skewed, and they're creating in their mind, again, out of sense of control. I don't trust this. So give me more of this Ace of Swords. Star, wow. Again, with the Star, which we just clarified with the Moon, the Eight of Cups. So this is a person who is kind of hoping and telling themselves things will work out. And look what's in the bottom. Again, Six of Wands that we saw. They want a piece of the elevation. They want a piece of this new version of yourself, or your person. They like the person who this person has become. So they are clinging. But for those who are single, this still has to do with your healing. This still has to do with your elevation and being realistic about this approach, because we've got strong Swords energy of conquering this mental battle, right? This illusion, the cloudedness. So important energy here, the Moon. Dear God, what is this Moon? Why the shadow? So a lot on the subconscious here that's showing up. So King of Swords in the bottom. Nine of Cups, there goes the Hanged Man, more about space. Ace of Wands. So, okay, this is good, right? The reason these things are resurfacing is to identify your Nine of Cups. We've got 10 of Cups here. So basically, first, your self-love. And to me, this feels like strong boundaries with the Hanged Man. And then the Ace of Wands, thank you, Spirit. Now I know why they're saying this. Understand why it is there. It could be for your protection, or simply requires an alternate solution. So a lot of you need to protect your happiness. And this could be multiple things for a lot of you. Like, I feel a lot of you are just really clearing way. So you have to protect your soul's evolution, which is the Ace of Wands. The Wands represent the soul. And this is something that you're going to be excited about, passionate about, and it's about your emotional well-being. So your perspective about it, and you're finding alternate solutions to also preserve what is here. And you have to make a decision of what's here to stay for you, which is why Spirit is giving us this stand your ground energy. So you know what's interesting, Capricorn? I feel those who are in a relationship, this is you, your Moon, you see right through the BS, basically. Whoever this person is, who I said initially is watching, you're being watched. You are firm, because some of you see it in your dreams. Some of you are very intuitive and know that someone's just trying to stop you, but there's a strong sense of self and a strong self-awareness of what you're committed to. And that's where your focus needs to be. So let's see what the stand your ground is. Yeah, you're cutting away the BS. Like, it's not, you see right through it. If they have the King of Swords energy, you also know how to get there too. Like, no, I see you, you know? Give more your stand your ground. Yeah, don't let it fool you. So we're talking about the illusions of the mind. 8 of Swords, right? They're trying to confuse you or your person. Page of Pentacles, the Guru, and there goes my favorite energy, the Hermit. There's a level of confusion that's being created here. But stand your ground. Know that you have this commitment. You're also very Guru and the Hermit together. It's a lot of awareness. We've been talking about this for a while. You know what you need to do. You know what you have the self-awareness to conquer this energy. So this is why I feel this is, you know, this is over time, and your focus needs to be you, basically, and your person. For those in relationships, you and your person, and that's it. Nothing is supposed to interfere with this relationship. So let's see what the blockages are here. Okay, Spirit. Tears. This situation will bring you to tears. Run. Oof. And then ritual. Practice processing old wounds and working with the rhythm of creation. Thank you. You know your rituals. You have self-awareness of what you need to do. That's what I get also from this Hermit and this Hierophant, the Guru. There's an awareness of how to process and work with the rhythm of creation of what's being shown to you. That's why a lot of you are channeling this, right? You have the ability to convey messages from Spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind and removing expectations and an openness. A quiet mind is always sitting in this Hermit. This is where you get all your information. So a lot of you are definitely channeling, working with the rhythm. Continue. This card for me, this situation will bring you to tears. It's the trigger. It's the block that this person, this controlling person, is trying to do. One, because they don't want. Again, wow, look at this. Capricorn, the colors here, it's just a skewed mind. This is all gray. And for my singles, if you're in this gray place, this is for self-awareness. This is just a trigger of the past. And, you know, the clarity is coming and there needs to be an honesty here. So those are just for specific. The strongest energy here definitely is the connection that I see. Let's see what the lesson is. What's the lesson for you? I told you, dreams. You've been getting this card for a while now, Capricorn. A lot of you are very, very intuitive. This is a lot of information being conveyed to you. Dreams, important dream messages are being given. I do feel that. And then we have distance. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. Good. This is why this person, the boundaries, that's good. That's the lesson this person needs to learn. Whoever is trying to interfere, ex, friends, whatever it is, the distance is to really teach everyone boundaries. The boundaries need to be raised here for sure. All right, so let's get a guidance. What's the guidance? Wow, emotions. Yep. Let your deepest emotions come to the surface and release them. This is a lot. So a lot of you, this is why it's going to trigger something. It's a catalyst. Again, Spirit is saying someone or something on your path to redirect you. However challenging this is, necessary to refocus your energies. You're refocusing. And I think a lot of it's, again, going to come back to your self-love, knowing your 9 of Pentacles, and just like, this is like another reminder, like, this is why I sit as my 9 of Pentacles. This is why I do it. This is exactly why I do it. So let your deepest emotions come to the surface and release them. It is okay to be emotional. When you suppress them, you will only cause pain and blocks in your body. That's why the heart chakra is here. So there's, you know, make sure you're constantly strengthening that with the strength. To have a healthy energy flow, you must learn to manage your emotions and acknowledge them. So clearly, this is a clear message about what's showing up here, Capricorns. I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and strive aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm your turn to next message. Bye.